Many thanks, Gernot, and good evening to all of you. Merci à Gernot et à...
Thank you to Gernot and the Austrian presidency for their trust. I'm grateful also for the confidence of the 27 governments represented today around the table. The ministers confirmed the unity which characterizes our day-to-day work. There is transparency, there is a willingness to come forward. There are different attitudes because of history, geographical proximity, the nature of economic relations between various member states and the United Kingdom. My task force and I take account of these differing sensitivities as we do in our dealings with the European Parliament. We're now on the home straight since the meeting of the 20th of July of the European Council. We've made progress on certain subjects, on the separation and orderly withdrawal. I'm thinking of Euratom, judicial cooperation procedures underway, the protection of personal data to be exchanged before the end of the transition period. But we still have to reach agreement on two important chapters. Governance, the governance of the agreement, that has to be credible, for the agreement itself to be sound, and there are 3,000 designations of origin which are currently protected in the 28 member states of the European Union, from Scotch whisky to Polish vodka via Greek feta. Brexit must not lead to a loss of intellectual property rights which are associated with these geographical designations of origin. Of course, we also have to make headway decisively on the Irish question.
The proposal for the backstop on Ireland and Northern Ireland has been on the table since February. It is an insurance policy to avoid a hard border between Ireland and Northern Ireland, whatever the future relationship will bring. It reflects our agreement with the UK in December 2017, confirmed by Prime Minister Theresa May in her letter to President Tusk in March. We are ready to improve this proposal. Work on the EU side is ongoing. We are clarifying which goods arriving in Northern Ireland from the rest of the UK would need to be checked and where, when, and by whom these checks could be performed. We can also clarify that most checks can take place away from the border, at the company premises or in the markets. We need to de-dramatize the checks that are needed. These checks are caused by the UK's decision to leave the EU, its single market, and the customs union. What we need in the withdrawal agreement is a legally operational backstop which fully respects the territorial integrity of the UK. This backstop will only apply unless and until a better solution is found in the context of our future relationship. Comme l'a dit Gernot,
as Gernot said, the European Council will be meeting in Salzburg tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, and at the invitation of President Tusk, I shall be able to present their state and government, along with President Juncker, the state of play in these negotiations in a fairly precise manner. And with a view to that, I should merely like to thank Gernot and the ministers who took the floor today to express their unfailing solidarity towards Ireland in particular. That solidarity is shared by all the European institutions, in particular the European Parliament. As I've always said, this will be my final point, the European Council in October will be the moment of truth. It's then that we shall see whether the agreement we're hoping for is within our grasp. Thank you very much.
Due to the fact